Okay, we have another new foundation release from Maybelline, the Superstay 30 Hour Lumi-Matte Foundation. We're going to put it to the test, and we're going to do an all-day wear test. So, if you're interested in seeing how this performs, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, I've already got my eyeshadow on because we're going to do a foundation wear test today. Woo, 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 woo. It's been a long time since I've done a foundation wear test. We have the new Maybelline Superstay 30 Hour Lumi-Matte Foundation. Mine is in the shade 112. I don't know why it did not want to focus in on that. Like the letters. Ooh, even now it's not focusing, is it? Ooh, I don't like that. Any hoozles. So I did my skin prep, the LA Girl primer spray, and then the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Plush Plump. Been loving this combo. And also my eyes. I did my eyes with 3 of these liquid fluid eye paints from About Face. 2 matte ones and 1 fractal one. I'm thinking about doing a little tutorial of that on TikTok, assuming it's still there. So this was the eye look. It was 3 of these. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let me get my brush. What does it say? Lumi-Matte Foundation, up to 30-hour wear, amino acids, long-lasting luminous matte finish, buildable, airy coverage, breathable feel, resists sweat and transfer. Okay, good. That's what I like. Resists sweat and transfer. Also, I really like the bottle. Like, I don't know what about, like, this. I don't know. I really like the bottle. Something about this makes me happy. So anyway, in we go. I don't think the color's quite right, but I swear I got the lightest one, but it still looks a little dark for me, if I'm going to be honest. Like, I'll look and see if this is the lightest shade. I'll put it on here, but I think I could have definitely done a lighter shade. So we're going to have to do some finessing. Red Dog. Welcome to Birdwell Island. Oh, wow, that's already going on super nice. Ooh. I'm telling you, though, the stippling brush, it makes all the difference. Don't ask. I don't know the science. But wow.
Wow.
Do we see that? So how do you determine something is Lumi-Matte? How do we make that distinction? Or not we, but makeup people. It's got a little bit of that paint smell. How do they make a product and they're like, you know what, this is Lumi-Matte? Because aren't those the antithesis of each other? And then they're like, yep, Lumi-Matte. That's the word we want to stick on this to market it. But I mean, it works because look, here I am buying it because I'm like, what's Lumi-Matte? So mine is definitely going to be on the lighter side of application. That is just how I like my makeup. Of course, my nose is going to start pouring. I've actually got somewhere to go today, so I will be leaving the house. I know, it's such a shocker. It's a shocker for me, honestly. Happy feeling. My kids have been watching Clifford non-stop, and so I keep catching myself singing it. That looks freaking fantastic. Wow.
Wow.
When I do that, that's because I'm always worried that where I blend out my blush, that when I go to start tapping out my foundation, I'll have blush. So I always kind of like give it a little ring on my hand just to see if there's any leftover residual blush. It'll come off on my hand and not my face. All right, let's take another look. I'm going to move this mirror so I can, or the light. My spidey senses say it may break apart on my nose. But wow, that looks really, really, really good. Also, that light is blowing out what you're seeing really bad. It's making me super, super white looking. It's the best I can do. Because I'll do blush and stuff. And on here, it looks like I have put no product on. And then I go outside and it looks like I needed to blend my makeup a lot more. So, there is foundation. I would say I probably did 1 solid pump. I really don't want to build it up right now. I will probably do a secondary video over on TikTok. Again, if it's still there. Kind of like a second thing. But this is honestly, if not for the purpose of this video, this is how I would wear it regardless. Actually, okay. I'm going to try to build it up just the tiniest bit on my cheeks. Okay. So the good news is it doesn't like dry. I mean, it's dry, but it doesn't dry to the point where if you put more product on it, it almost like stays where it's at, if that makes sense. Like sometimes you'll try to build up product and when you put more on, if the original layer has dried, it almost like grabs and won't move. Not the issue here. I think I was able to build it up just a little bit. It is already coming apart though a little bit right there on that dry skin. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So here is the foundation. I do have 2 other products to play with. I have this Essence Contouring Duo Stick. It is in the shade Light, I believe. Fair, excuse me. I don't know what this side is. I think it's highlighter. I don't know if it's highlighter or concealer. And maybe concealer. Yeah. It must be. Oh, it's not very creamy. Oh, it's very dry. Uh-oh. Let me spray my hand just a little bit here. Oh, I don't think I like that side. Let's try the contour stick. It definitely is a contour color, this fair one. This like brush from Hank and Henry. Let's see how this does. Oh wow, that blended like a dream. Oh wow. Wow. That took no effort. That's great. That's a nice. I don't know what to do with the other side of it. That's the issue. Like, I need to look up what the other side is for. Is it a highlight? Is it like a spot concealer? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this other side, so I'll have to look it up. Then the other thing I have, okay, first of all, do we see how small this is? And I'm almost positive these were comparable in price. I'm going to put it all on the screen because I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. This is not the size that I thought I was getting for the price when I got it off of Ulta. Like, this is the same size. Like, here's in comparison to the CoverGirl, the new one from them. Here's in comparison to the Maybelline. The, what is it, Sun Kissers? The Sun Kisser. Like, do we see how small and tiny this is? I was trying to find one of the e.l.f. ones, because I feel like that's, even the e.l.f. is bigger. I was thinking that this was comparable in size to the e.l.f. liquid camo. But no, look, even that's bigger. Take that into consideration if you think about buying these. But what this is the Revlon Glimmer Blush Drops. Now, what I can tell you is, holy cow, one morsel molecule of a drop goes so far. Because, first of all, what you do is you, like, push it from the bottom. Like, that's enough. That right there will be enough. Not even kidding. This is in the shade Field of Roses. So the other day I was swatching it on my hand and a bunch of it came out, and it was pigment intensity like Juvia's Place. It was crazy. See? And there's still more on my hand. I wasn't kidding. Uh-oh. It's not blending. Okay, so you're going to want to blend this out quickly because it is drying down. And holy, like, look. That little dot was still too much, so I'm going to have to go in with just a little bit of foundation. Try to fix this a little bit. So, you're going to want to blend quickly because, yeah, it dried down very fast and almost didn't want to budge. But that little bitty baby drop got us this. Again, I know you're probably not seeing it as much as I am, but I promise you. I just dropped my mirror. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. If I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't really see any glimmer. And it kind of looks a little patchy. I don't know. I have to think about that one. So, contour stick, love. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that side. This, undecided. So far, really liking the foundation. But only time will tell the true decision of if I like it or not. Alright, I'm going to put the rest of my face on. And I'll be back to show you the full face. Okay, here is the finished look. I'm going to try to grab some footage outside so you can really see it in natural light. So far it looks really, really good. Well, it's starting to break apart a little bit. Every time I say, oh, it looks really, really good, and then I turn around and actually look, that's when things start to go awry. So the moral of the story is just don't look in the mirror and you won't have any issues. It looked good, but I don't know if it's going to hold up well. That's probably going to be the issue. So, it is almost 10 o'clock. Let me see. Yes, 9:53. I'm going to wear this throughout the day. And I will come back and check in with you later. And I'm also going to insert some footage outside so you can see, like, in real life what this looks like. So, come back and we'll check out the Maybelline Superstay Lumi-Matte. Here's a quick little insert of my makeup. Can I, like, get a little bit of light? I'm out in my car. I'm getting ready here. Oh, that's good. Okay, can you see it? Actually, I think it's a better match than I originally thought. So, 10 o'clock. Here's my check-in. Okay, real quick, I'm getting in my car again. It's 2:30. Wanted to give you a little looky look at the foundation and see what you think or how you think it is wearing. Now, let me get in the car and I'll finish this. I'll be honest, at this point, I haven't given it a really up close and personal look, but I can tell you every time I catch my reflection, I think, wow, my face looks really good today. And actually, the foundation match was better than I thought. I definitely have other foundations that have created a line of demarcation. For me, like I feel like this one isn't doing that. And I just know every time I catch myself, I think, wow, I look really nice and put together today. Granted, I also, you know, tried to dress up nice. But anyway, 2:30. Here's our check-in. It has fallen in to my fine lines, but I didn't use any type of, well, that Plush Plump. I don't know if that's supposed to be pore minimizing or help for your wrinkles or anything like that, but I do know I have other products I could try under it. So like we're not already at the end of our abilities to try to fix it or work with it, but I think it looks really nice. So I'll check in with you at the end of the day. All right, it is 7 p.m. coming to you with I just did this, now I can't remember. 10, I don't know. Yeah, a 9-hour wear test. So it looks great still, honestly. From far away, I really don't have any issues with it. I did just give myself a really good look over, and it definitely is clinging to any dryness that I have. But I mean, okay. Also, you know, I powdered my face. It did not break on my nose, which is really probably what I was anticipating the most, and that didn't happen. Like even now, it still just looks very nice and blended, and I really don't have any issues with it. I do want to try it again with some type of pore filling primer to see if that helps my fine lines and my forehead wrinkles at all. But honestly, it did great. I don't think this goes so much on the Lumi side as more to the matte side, or more of maybe like a natural finish leaning matte. The luminess of it, I think, plays more into the spreadability of it when you're applying it. Like you have time to play with it, whereas matte foundation has like a little bit more of that grip to it initially. But as far as the finish, the wear, I don't really see the luminous side to this at all. So is it good? Yes, I am actually very happy with the color match, where at first I was really nervous about it. So I mean, is it outstanding? Is it amazing? Is it better than anything I've ever seen before in my entire life? No. Is it bad? By no means is it bad. I'm happy with it. I love the packaging. Something about the packaging is like really, I don't know. So yeah, that is my 9-hour wear test on the Maybelline 30-hour Lumi-Matte foundation. Check out my TikTok, because I think I'm going to do a very shorter, condensed version of this using a pore filling primer. Also, I'm going to do my 3-product eyeshadow tutorial over there. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.